Hello, today is March 31st, 2018. I'd like to thank all the people who sent me kind emails. I'd like to remind you I'm still not myself, and while the video may be entertaining, don't risk money on it. I'm just not playing with all my cards. Probably won't be for a few weeks. We have a MEJT target of 26.29.29. Unless we gap up sharply, that's my call for Monday. We have a date. It doesn't always work, but it's March 30th, which is Good Friday. No trading. This high may be close enough and it may hold. We had an all-day rally. Here was the early high. We closed under it. That's a weak pattern. It's invalidated if we gap up and promptly clear this high, but otherwise lower prices should print. Don't be fooled by the daily pattern, which ought to be an early low and a late high and tends to be positive. Sometimes even in retrospect you can't recognize it if it's going to be as weak as I think it'll be Monday. Thursday's pattern was actually a pattern with an early high, a late low, and a counter-trend rally in the middle, even though I can understand if somebody might interpret it the other way. That's how I read it. I think what's going on is I'll show you the wave count in a minute. This is a third wave down, and I think we've completed an ABC up. Here's your A, and you see the relationship between A and C. It's right on the nose. MEJT says the rally's false, and that's your target. Here's the big picture. Here was your wave 3. Here's your ABC that we just saw. That should be wave 4 if I'm reading it right. And then wave 5 down starting. In addition to the lower MEJT target, this rally started too late in the day. When you gap up, you want to break the new highs as you start the second hour of trading, not this late afterwards. If it happens that late afterwards, it tends to give it all back. Hole in the wall gaps tend to fill pretty soon. This gap should fill, and the fact we had all this consolidation without filling the gap is not good. It leaves a target here which has already been tested, and that means support under the target probably doesn't exist. So if I'm right, we're going to move down right from the open. Here's your target, possibly a lot more. It is not the only way to read this. And if we gap up instead and take this out, forget the whole thing. But if we start down, it could be a weak day in spite of the daily pattern. And that's today's call.